everyone, and welcome to episode 2 and final episode of Building Central Park here in Cities Skylines with me, SimValera. Now, if you watched the previous episode, you may remember that, you see, we got almost like a half of the park done, almost, and now we will be working on the second part and we will just finish it all. And we start off by putting this beautiful pavilion here. You see, we just get straight into work. And just creating some nice path to this pavilion that stands right next to this little pond that we got here. And yeah, just some trees and this beautiful like Japanese inspired trees, really beautiful pink trees. And yeah, we will just finish it all in this episode. And yeah, I made some changes off camera because it takes so much time for me to build it. It took me so much time to build this park that I had to make some changes, but still you're able to see what's going on here in our park. I got this like skyscrapers here, this beautiful big building on this side, and like yeah, a couple of skyscrapers over there. And yeah, just to continue this little feeling of like, skyscrapers right next to the flat park. And yeah, now we have this little thingy that is called like Summer Palace or something, like Royal Summer Palace. I mean, that's the name of this building lot thing. Yeah, just like a nice pavilion or something. Again, looking really nice. Got like a square next to it, little square, like little park with the fountains and paths. And yeah, just it helps us to create this nice little area over here. And yeah, let's just put again some paths. Again, draw some paths right next to the slot that we got here, so everything feels connected. Not only feels connected, everything it is connected. And yeah, let's just put some pavement over here to connect this to parking lots. Again, just when you create like little paths and put some pavement next to the separate, like to the different lots, you make them feel like they're together, like they're one. And yeah, that's what we want here, like create one big united park. And yeah, let's just get a nice little pier over this side, because it felt like kind of like, why not? I mean, yeah, but in order to do that, at first we need to flat our ground. You see how it works? I mean, it works differently for different lots, for different piers, but in this case we had to flat our ground and then just work with terraforming tools a bit, and then just lower it down so we get our water, and so the pier is actually on the water. So yeah, that's what we want here. And yeah, let's just make some little changes, and yeah, and now we have a path leading up right next to this pier, so you see, another little touch. And on this area, you see, we have nothing here inside. I thought it is a nice idea to have like a small, not a small, the lot is called actually a large playground. So a rather big, not big, I don't know, it's up for you to judge if it is big, playground. And then we will have like a nice seating area over here, as well as like a tennis court and a basketball court. I don't know if it is called. Yeah, so people will be able to play here basketball and tennis, and kids have some place to have a place to spend some time here. Yeah, so we got a tennis court right here, and you see, again, we play around with both the pavement and the dirty pedestrian paths. So yeah, we'll just have a mix of everything here. And you see, we got our basketball here. Again, kind of like why not? This way people have a variety of activities here in this park. And you see, I have the mod that is called More Beautification, and I'm able to put props wherever I want. So yeah, I put some like what is it called, like things for playground, and then we will have some sitting like a sitting area over here. But I didn't want to only use like the lots that that were already built. I also wanted to build something on our own. So you see, this way I put some dirt over there and then create some paths, so it's kind of like we create our own park. We don't just put a pre-built park, but you see, we can with the help of the mods we can create our own little park. And you see, we got little benches on the sides, and yeah, just a nice sitting area, like a little sign in the corner, just some little details, not much, but yeah, it helps. You see, we got a little boat over there. Again, some little touches. It's always nice to have some of these, and of course some trees on sides, just to kind of like separate the area, but these areas from each other. And yeah, I mean, it is a park, so we get some trees everywhere. And yeah, so we got our playground connected with that seating area, and yeah, right next to this little summer palace thing, I don't know how to call it, this pavilion, we get these different bushes and trees that look different from all the others. Just kind of like a why not. And again, bushes on the sides of the path leading up to the entrance of this pavilion. And yeah, now some bigger trees. Again, just we play around with different kinds of trees because why not? And yeah, we get these cypresses over here. And yeah, just for the variety. I mean, yeah. Again, we try to put trees like in a group because I feel like it is a nice idea to put them like not like everywhere, but like in some small groups. So you have trees in groups and like some free space in between. But yeah, now on this side of the park we have like this, so many like this, I don't know how to call it, this thing that kind of separates the street from the park. And yeah, and we put some pavement in between so people have access to the park. You see, we don't only put this line of trees of grass, but we also put some pavement so people have access to our park. Now we draw some other dirty pedestrian paths, I don't know how to call them, these dirty pedestrian paths. And yeah, just some trees on this side right next to the pond. I mean, yeah, again, not only like the pavement can separate the street from the park, but also like a bunch of trees can work as this bomber, I don't know, yeah. So, and here we have some bushes right next to this cathedral. If you watched previous episode, you may recall it. Yeah, really beautiful cathedral we got there. And now we are moving on to this area, now to the second part of, finally to the second part of our park. Here, I thought that it is a good idea to have a small amusement park. Because why not? We have so much area here that we can have a variety of things here. And I mean, it's really hard to get bored in this park because we have so much stuff here. And yeah, we will have like a little amusement park over here. We will have, at first, we will put a Ferris wheel. I got a new one, like this multicolored, beautiful Ferris wheel, like really beautiful, like colorful, multicolored. Yeah. Really nice Ferris wheel. But at first, I mean, of course, you get some troubles with roads. But you see, you can get some tips on, you see, the technique that I'm using to get this perfect, zoning thing. You see, we didn't have enough spots, so yeah, we had to play around a bit. yeah, but now we were able to put it all nice and beautiful. And yeah, we got ourselves a little Ferris wheel, and now let's just connect the newly made pedestrian paths, pedestrian roads actually, with the help of the mod Traffic Plus Plus. We have these pedestrian roads, and now let's get this. Oh Jesus, how it's called? This this little carousel. I forgot the word. The carousel we will have over here. And yeah, let's just put a bunch of the stuff for the amusement park. Yeah, you see, we got ourselves this nice little things again. Yeah, we got ourselves the carousel and the Ferris wheel, and yeah. Now we will also have a little plaza over here, and yeah, we will put also like this blue pavement, I don't know, marble it's called, I don't know, thing over here, again, just to make it feel connected. And yeah, and yeah, again, it takes some time to put all this pavement thing, and I mean, it wasn't perfect, so we had to spend some time on this. Yeah, just some paths on the one side, and then a path over to this side, right next to the road, leading up to the road. So people have so many ways to enter this park. I mean, Jesus Christ, wow, so many. Yeah, we got also, yeah, I mean, now we got ourselves this little path, and yeah, let's just draw some other, and yeah, we got some curved pedestrian paths over on this side, and here we'll just zone some low density commercial, because why not? We got ourselves this little amusement park, so I mean, it's a nice area. Roller coaster, I forgot the word. Roller coaster. We got ourselves a roller coaster. I mean, you see what we get here, but I just want to say it. So, a commercial area, I mean, amusement park, some shops. I mean, yeah, it speaks for itself. Kind of obvious. So, people will spend some money in these shops, but we don't want them to grow too high, so we tell them not to grow very high. And you see, I forgot to mention this little park that we got right next to the skyscrapers. Again, it's kind of like in the middle, like we got this road, and it's kind of like in the center of this, like, anyway, so we got ourselves this little amusement park and roller coasters, and so yeah, here we have like this university. because why not? Okay, it's like a prestigious rich people university, I don't know, because I mean, it is a beautiful central park, so I believe only like people with lots of money can afford it. Yeah. I don't know, how do you call these pink trees, like cherry, like blossom something, I don't know, I will be calling them pink trees for now. We got this little plaza over here with the fountain as well. Yeah, so we got this little like things. You see, in the previous episode we got ourselves a nice flower bed, and now we get a fountain, just like these little touches. So you know, parks consist of all these things like flower beds and fountains, and now we get a nice path leading up to this little plaza thing with the fountain. Again, draw two pedestrian paths kind of close to each other, but kind of close, so we have some space to put the this pavement marble blue thing inside. So yeah, this way you can get much more interesting paths. And then we will put this little horse riding thing. So yeah, the visitors of this park will be able to enjoy some time with riding horses. Yeah, spend some time in this little venue. Yeah, with the horses. Yeah, again, just to add some more activities, because it was too little, I guess. So we get much more activities now. And yeah, I was thinking of connecting this little venue with some dirty pedestrian paths, but yeah. Now, right next to the university we get another park, like you see, across the road. And then there's this hospital. So yeah, we expand our park kind of further. But anyway, in this corner of the park we gonna get a nice like luxurious restaurant. Luxurious because it's gonna stand on the water. So it's gonna be like a, yeah, you will see, but it's gonna look really special. Yeah, like really marvelous. So we get another pond in this corner. Again, it's kind of like, why not? So yeah, we put this thing that generates the water, so we will get ourselves another pond. And here we put a small Japanese garden, and then surround it with some of these pink trees, cherry blossoms, I'm not sure how they're called, but these pink trees. Yeah, there's some bushes, and you see, again, we make it all connected. And like the Ferris wheel and the roller coaster, they got these pink trees on themselves, and then we put on our own, so it all feels connected. And it took me some time to put this luxurious restaurant. It's called Marina Bay Resort something, but yeah, it looks like a restaurant. And I mean, I guess it is a restaurant. I mean, you'll see. But yeah, it stands on the water, and I mean, how cool is that? But yeah, it took me some time, but I will be able to put it, don't worry. I mean, if you will try to put it on your own, it will take you some time as well. And I mean, because we wanted to put it not just somewhere, but we wanted to make a connection to already existing roads, and that's why it took me some time, because it is a bit tricky. It is a bit tricky, but you see, we were able to put it almost perfectly. I mean, it's kind of like perfectly okay. And yeah, let's just put back the things that we had here, like this little parking lots and the pavement and the trees, leading up to the skyscraper that is, yeah, on the other side. And you see, really beautiful, incredibly amazing, luxurious restaurant we got here on this pond. I mean, we created this pond only to put this restaurant, but I feel like it was it, because it looks great, just to say the least. Yeah. And yeah, you see, we got two ponds. One pond is like for everyone, like yeah, you don't need to spend any money at all to get there. But for this pond, if you want to go to the restaurant, I mean, yeah, you gotta have some cash. So yeah, really amazingly looking. And now we create like another entrance thing on this side of the park, and again using the same technique kind of, but we just curve up everything. I'll curve up these paths, and yeah, just put some nice not like pavement, but you see. Yeah. And while I was putting this path, because you see, I demolished sometimes, and it's just because there was some space in between. And I didn't want to leave any space at all. So that's why it took me some time. And you see, I created a circle, and then it got like it lost its shape. It got reformed. That's you see, it happens sometime. If you play, you know that sometimes it happens, and the circle is not a circle anymore. And at first, I thought like building it again, but then it felt kind of like why not to leave this oval thing, like not a circle but an oval. And yeah, because we got ourselves a couple of circles, roundabouts already, so let's have this oval thing. And yeah, let's just put some paths leading up to this oval thing, and again put some blue things inside. Now let's what's next? Yeah, let's just put another dirt pedestrian path leading up to this to this amusement park thing, whatever. And then yeah, you see, we get this pavement pedestrian paths that kind of like have this formal straight lines, and then we get this dirty pedestrian paths that kind of like go in whatever direction. Like they are really curved, and like yeah, like this little small paths inside. And then we get some cypresses here in on both sides of this curved path. And inside this circle, not so circle thing, we put a fountain that's surrounded by bushes. And I mean, it's kind of like perfect, right? To get a fountain over there. I got it the other day on the workshop, and yeah, not sure how it's called. I mean, yeah, something like a roundabout fountain thing, something. You can put it whenever. And there was a small cut, and you see, we got everything done already. Oh my god, how did that happen? Because it was taking me so much time. I mean, I'm sorry, but I didn't want to create episode 3. It takes so much time. So you see, but you are able to see what happened here. I will lead you through. You see, we got ourselves a zoo here, and yeah, some little changes, like a small synagogue over there, and like yeah, you see, we got some little changes. This little thingy that I forgot how it's called. Yeah, we'll see. And yeah, let's just take a look. Let's just see how the park changed. We got like a parking lot over here, and then I put a bunch of trees all over the place. And yeah, we got ourselves some offices, and I put this greenhouse on this side, because you know, I put the buildings, like I replaced the building and put them on the other sides. But yeah, you see, not that much changed. But yeah, how's it called? Driving range, something, I forgot. It's like the thing where you can practice your, like with the baseball, I forgot. Yeah, anyway. And yeah, just take a look around the park. I mean, yeah, we got an amusement park over here, and like marina over here, like this, another small pier where you can get a boat in this pond. And we got a waterfront over here. And yeah, like remember in the previous episode how we put all these things. Yeah, let's just, so you see, we got everything done now, finally. Yeah, so we got a cathedral over there, and yeah, let's just take a look from above. You see, like all these paths going on over there and here and everywhere, and the park that we built in the previous episode with the bunch of bushes and paths again. Like small little touches, and we have a bunch of high-rise tall buildings all around this Central Park. And you see in the center we have this we have this circle, and we have these tree lines leading up to the Parliament thing. Yeah, you see, and in the center we have this nice flower bed that we created with the help of we got some flowers here, some roses and some trees inside, and bushes all over it, all around it. And you see what a nice view, I mean, right? You have these skyscrapers, and this fountain looks really nice, and yeah, with some benches around. And here we have some some horses just running around, and we have some cypresses all over this place. And I got this like European Plaza Park thing inside. So yeah, we don't only have this paths, but yeah, we make it all much more interesting. And we have this zoo and the carousels and the roller coaster, and for the skateboards, this thing we got, and the Ferris wheel and the cherry blossoms, and so much things, right? But that what makes this Central Park this beautiful, right? I mean, I love the way it ended up looking, and you see the skyscrapers looking really nice. I mean, they are kind of like a part of this Central Park. And we have some parking lots over here as well, and the tall buildings, and we have this really beautiful luxurious restaurant and the fountain inside. I mean, so much stuff, right? Yeah, but again, it's all about the details. And then we have this beautiful restaurant thing over here in this pond. You see people enjoying it already, like some tables, and and a bunch of trees all over the place. And the university as well got a place in this park. And you see, don't forget about this little pavilion thing. Like, you see, only few people can find it, because it's really like inside the park, and you can really try to find it. And a bunch of cypresses and a roundabout, and this small pavilion, don't forget. Again, some small little touches. Someone already got inside of it. And a pavilion that overlooks the pond, and we got this summer palace pavilion thing here, again with some statues and fountains and a pier over there. So much stuff, right? But I mean, a playground and a tennis court and a basketball. So I hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope you were able to get some ideas when you will be creating a park on your own. I hope this was helpful, and now you get a bunch of ideas on how to create a nice looking park. I mean, I hope you think it looks nice, because I do. And got ourselves a really big, beautiful Central Park. So I hope you enjoyed this series, and if you did, please make sure to give it a like. And if you didn't watch the previous episode, make sure to go watch it. I mean, you can get some ideas there as well, episode 1. But that is it for this series. I'm sure we will be back with some Let's Build series later, but for now, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, please stay tuned and goodbye.